welcome to my channel, Love Storyteller Tarot. My name is Jeanette. This is October 20th and I'm doing your reading for the month of November 2016 for the water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Sun, Moon or Rising, or whoever it resonates with. So I just want to say about next month, if you go to your sun sign reading, and if you'd like to put a little message wishing everybody a Merry Christmas or whatever message you want to leave of goodwill for the Christmas season or Christmas month, I'm going to be giving a free 1 hour in-depth reading for someone in January, when I don't know, but it will be sometime during January. So what I'll do, if you put yes please consider me for a reading, then I will put those names into a box at the end of December, and I'll get somebody to draw one out, and whoever comes out will be the one that has the reading for January. As a thank you, it'll be a year in December when I did my first one, and so just a little thank you. And yeah, so the message I've got for the water signs this month, my throat's going right, the message is don't jump the gun. In other words, don't jump to conclusion. You know, like, don't assume something is what they're saying for the water signs. Don't jump the gun, you know, don't assume something because maybe all the facts aren't there. I'm not too sure. So we'll go straight into the reading and have a look, see what the messages are. My throat chakra. I've just done the earth signs. Let's take a look. Oh, we've got the King of Blossoms come out again. Now he came up for the last reading, which was the new moon reading in Scorpio. Oh, there we go. So I'm getting straight away that Scorpio new moon reading is significant for the water signs. So maybe you need to watch that again. If you haven't watched it, watch it if you have, because the King of Blossoms has come up again. This is like a family man, and it's the same position. So this is like a family man, really cuddly, affectionate, attentive, kind, generous, would be more in his feminine side than his masculine. Excuse me, my throat. Something needs to be said. Or something needs to be cleared. It feels as though my throat needs to be cleared, and when I start doing this, it's about whoever this reading resonates with. There's something you need to clear. He does wear a lot of blue, so it's a throat chakra to do with the heart, or he needs to be doing this because he's very sensitive, this man. If he was in reversed, I would say he's, you know, the emotional manipulator, and he doesn't have a backbone. He's sensitive but doesn't have a backbone. But upright, no, he's, you know, he is sensitive, but he's also, he's got his, he is tapped into his masculine energy, so he does have a backbone. But you might, he can sometimes be the silent character. He can be like great strength. He might be the strength behind a relationship, or yeah, the other person might be outgoing, and then this chappie is more quiet but has great strength on an emotional level, is what I'm sensing there. So he's come back out again. So that new moon is it the 30th of October in Scorpio? Yeah, I get confused now, because now the new moons are at the end of the month and the full moons are in the middle of the month. It used to be the other way around. But yeah, go back to that reading. So we've got another character, the Princess of Blossoms, but she's in reverse. So she's barefooted on this path, but she's in reverse. So princess means to me someone in training to be the queen. So there's immaturity there. So this could represent a child or a teenager, and then that could be a stroppy teenager, someone who always wants to get their own way, who emotionally manipulates. So if it's not representation of a teenager, a child, then this is somebody acting like a child. Yeah, they're like, oh, but I love you, and then they give you like the puppy eyes and things like that to get their own way. So you get the emotional manipulation. Yeah, so this is somebody who's not mature in that way. If it's a partnership, then that's what's going on for this person. Queen of Nuggets. Oh my goodness, we've got another character. So she's very much she doesn't take any nonsense. She came up in the earth one, and this is the water one, but it's the male, the masculine. She doesn't take any nonsense. What I'm sensing, I don't sense this is the Queen of Nuggets. No, because it's to do with him, because those are the same suit. So either his child, maybe this is separate, maybe this is somebody who has children, because there is a lot of children here. This guy has children, and maybe teenagers or youths at least, and yeah, they're hard work. This teenager is hard work, but it's to do with him. It's to do with his side of the family. Yeah, emotional manipulation. I don't believe it's the Queen of Nuggets. No, she's too grounded. She's upright. But maybe this is a stepmother, or maybe this would be somebody he's considering to be with, because that's who he sees would be the right mother for this child. So because she's very practical. She's a great organizer. She gets things done, and she can multitask. She can cook, she cleans, she can sew, she's a great mother. Great mother. So maybe he's thinking that, and maybe she doesn't like, because she's in between this couple. So maybe she doesn't like it because maybe this is a divorced man, or a man who's considering to get married, and then this would be excuse me, their stepmother, and maybe there's a bit of unsettlement there as to what's going on there for the water signs. Yeah, because it's all about change. It's all about change. The Two of Nuggets. Juggling, but this is more about sharing, because there's two coins this side and the other one hasn't got it, so one's reaching out Something about change, something about balance for this water sign, this emotional guy. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sun, Moon or Rising. Is somebody, this man is wanting change. He's wanting change. He's fed up. He wants to give and take. He's being a good father. He's being a good father. In the past, definitely, there was change for him, but he's wanting change. And maybe this is a single father, someone who's a single father, because in the oh sorry, where am I? In the earth sign that I just did reading, the Queen of Nuggets was there, you see. She was there, and she was somebody who'd been divorced and gone through a hard time. So I think this is about, because this is the future, this is what he's wanting, or this is how he sees his future. But what's in between at the present time is there's a stubborn child, male or female, that is jealous, because it's about emotions, who's jealous and maybe has had their father to themselves, and they don't want him meeting somebody else. So, but he wants change. He's experienced change and he wants change. He's been on his own long enough. But we've also got another woman come up here, Queen of Rods, the Queen of Wands. She's like, hi, I'm in the picture. Actually, I'm in the picture more than you are, because I'm at the heart of the matter. So don't discount me. Hello. Hello. Let's see what she's about. Yeah. So whether this is the mother of this child, or whether this is her acting immature, but she's upright. So, and it's something to do with change around her. We've got the Nine of Cups. This to me looks like a clown when I look at it, and clowns can be either happy and sorry, have I not put that there? Clowns can be happy and, you know, they want to make you laugh, don't they? They want to cheer you up. So this Queen of Nuggets has a great sense of humour. Queen of Pentacles has a great sense of humour. You know, she just, what's the word, exudes happiness, and she just wants to share because she feels happy, even if her situation, her outer situation isn't brilliant, within she feels happy. So, and this is the, you know, this is the wish fulfilled card, but it looks like a clown. These looks like a pair of lips, the eyes, the third eye, but it's the heart, you know, it's a message from the heart. It's a wish fulfilled. But yeah, she's a happy person. She's a happy person. She's someone nice to be around, and actually shines her light. Now, is this the same person? Because of this row here with the Queen of Wands, is she the same person, or would this person and this person both bring happiness to this King of Cups? Oh, lovely! We've got the Nine of the Sun card, number 19. 19. So this is optimism. So there was optimism, being optimistic. There was confidence in a situation in the past. Maybe there was, you know, juggling that had to be done around this situation, but there was confidence and happiness. So again, we've got happiness again. you know, this is the joy card. This is the what's the bird? The hummingbird. It's the only bird that can fly his wings like that and he, go back and forth. So there's something about the past, and there was clarity and warmth, something to do with warmth, that brought about this change. Something to do with warmth of feelings. This queen. I think maybe these two people are the same, but we'll see what the other cards are saying. So maybe she's an earth sign that he's considering, but how she shows up to do with the heart is as the Queen of Wands, and hence why he doesn't know whether to consider her to be a good mother. He's looking more for the practical one, rather than somebody that would have a job and multitask, and rather than the visionary, the entrepreneur, someone who had their own business. So maybe that. But both of them brings out the best in him. I think it's the same woman, but and then we got the King of look at all these people. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got the King of Swords, lightning. Now he's upright, so he's very much intellectual, very thought mind provoking ideas. He comes very much from the mind. He can seem very standoffish emotionally, you see. He can be standoffish emotionally, be detached from his emotions. But the Sun card is next to him. So he's the one that brings clarity to the situation. This King of Swords, he's the one, because he rationalizes. Maybe this is the same person as well. Maybe he was that way, that brought about change and brought about a more optimistic outcome for this situation. Or this could be separate. This could be somebody. Well, this could be two couples. So I need the other cards to give me some. We've got a 9 again. So we've got the 9 of Swords here. No, the 9 of Swords is, you know, these people are clouds. They look like a cloud. They represent a cloud, which is all about thoughts. But the birds are way back in the background, and you know, which is all about taking flight. And your message was, don't jump the gun, don't jump to conclusions, don't assume something. But the swords are to do with him. So this is about anxiety, mental, like depression, can be about not being able to sleep. So I think there's something on this King of Swords mind. There's something on his mind that he wants some clarity with about. He wants some clarity about this Queen of Wands, who maybe presents herself as the Queen of Nuggets. The 2 9s down here, totally different. The 9 of Cups is happiness, a wish fulfilled. The Nine of Swords is completely opposite. So, which could then, we're going to pull some cards because there's too many of them. We need to see if they're the same people or separate. Oh, we've got, so we haven't got any major arcanas there, have we? No. Oh yeah, the Sun card. The Sun card's the only one. So we've got the High Priestess, number 2. So she knows the answers. She's got the answers. This is like about being, this is what's going on underneath. So because people tend to put up a front, these characters tend to put up a front, they tend to wear masks. You know, they don't want to reveal themselves as to being vulnerable or emotionally independent on somebody because it's too fearful for them. This is when you have to use the High Priestess. You need to use your mystical side or your magical side, you know, synchronicities, clues, because some people just, you know, they act like a clown. They act like a clown, but underneath they're going through horrendous anxiety. You know, maybe this Queen of Nuggets, she presents herself as all together and everything's fine, that, you know, she's emotionally happy, but maybe underneath that's just the mask. It's just the clown mask, because maybe she's been used to that being that way and being the funny one in the family growing up. So she wears the mask of a clown, because I'm just seeing a clown there with great big lips, but there's sadness behind that mask. There's sadness behind that mask, and she is actually looking down. She's looking down to the coin as though to say, well, what's it all about? You know, this material world, what's it all about? Why am I here? What's the purpose? What's the reason? Well, the reason is, you know, don't act the clown if you don't really feel that way, because that's the Cups again, and it is water. So we've got 3 lots of cups in here. So it could be 2 different situations playing out. But underneath the mask, you see, which could represent that, is the Nine of Swords. Great anxiety. This is like panic attacks. Panic attacks because of the thoughts. Because you can't, because of the emotional brain, and the thoughts make you feel that way, is what I'm sensing with that. But she's all about knowing something and using your knowingness. So even though somebody might be wearing a mask, a clown mask, and or happy and pretending to be happy, we'll put that also to him, because he's the Cups, and he's saying, no, you know, I'm happy, I've got my wish fulfilled, I should be content with what I've got on an emotional level. I've got my kids, yes, going through a difficult time at the moment, but then you need to use the High Priestess to see through that mask and to think, well, you know, sorry, but to me that's a load of rubbish. I don't believe what you're saying, because you will know that what's true and what's not true. But then you can also use your, you know, intuitive skills, psychic skills, intuitive skills to navigate the situation without bringing in the emotions. Yeah, feel those feelings, but bring in your intuition to how to navigate and not react to a situation, because there's a difference between reacting, which this princess is doing, she's reacting to a situation instead of responding. Responding is a sign of maturity. Reacting is you're emotionally immature. You haven't learnt via the High Priestess to feel and deal with your emotional self. So that's when she's upright, you know, she's doing that, and she's what's going on underneath. So let's have a look, see what these want to say. But there's change for this guy, this warm, loving, caring guy. There's change for him, and there's change for this woman who's, you know, she's got her own vision. She sees how she wants her life to go. Yes, she wants a relationship, or yes, she's in a relationship, but you know, she wants to explore her own life as well. She knows that's what will bring her happiness, and so she wants both. She wants both, and maybe she also needs to decide, does she want, is the right partner for her this air sign, which is somebody who's more detached, or does she want the emotional guy that might bring her too many problems, might bring her anxiety, because maybe she doesn't work so well with him. So it could be that. It could be representing both, really. Maybe she'd be better off with the King of Swords than the King of Blossoms. Someone who's more wears his heart on the sleeve. But maybe then there's a clash. Fire and water. Fire can put the water out. Maybe that dampens him down, and hence she's having to choose, because she's at the heart of the matter, but he's also having to choose who would be the right person for him. So let's have a look. King of Cups, what do you want us to know? Ooh. Oh, well, this is showing up as lilies are on water. So either it's healing him, this guy is somebody that can heal a situation, or he's a professional man, which then the King of Cups as a professional is a counsellor. He's a counsellor, someone you would go to bring about change, to come out of depression and feel better about yourself, about a situation maybe to do with the past, so that then you'd be juggling your emotions. So he now shows up as a counsellor, because that's like a professional. And I know the King of Cups is somebody you would go and see as you know, for help on an emotional level. So heart of the matter. So maybe this Queen of Wands would need to see, she's about investment. She's about making money. She has great vision, and that's for the betterment of all, for herself, for her own family, for her community, for the world. Great visionary, that a gift that would change something in the world for the better. So, you know, this is about investment and finances. So it's around finances and ways of making money, because she's the visionary about ways of making money. And definitely next to the there the Lily is, yeah, definitely ways about making money. Right, let's have a look at this Princess. Oh yeah, see, she's a troublemaker. Whoever this person is representing, she's a troublemaker, and you're going to have to use your wisdom, your own knowingness. Don't doubt it around this situation. Like I said, this is either a child, and maybe that would be child counselling then, that this child needs to go to counselling. Well, I mean, he could be just such a warm, caring guy that, you know, is a good listener, and that is healing. That's actually healing. But yeah, there's an issue and a problem around this younger person, definitely. You know, this card is all about speech is silver, but silence is golden. It's about holding your tongue. There's something going on around there. We'll get a few more cards out on the court cards in a minute. But yeah, there's something, don't need to do that. So there's a new pathway in the future opening up for this Queen of Coins. Yeah, a new pathway, a new beginning, a new road. So either this was a couple and there's been some problems because of the separation, and they might need to, the child might need to go for counselling because there's a new pathway opening up for this Queen of Pentacles. So maybe something was yeah, something happening around a child. Maybe they were a couple, and maybe the child or both of them need to go to a counsellor. It's to do with, yeah, that's the change, is to do with feelings. You see, the moon and the moon cycles affect your emotions. So maybe this moon cycle brings change, or it did, maybe it happened around a full moon, but there's healing there. This change is new opportunity, definitely new opportunity, a new opportunity around finances. Yeah, so what I was saying before about the, maybe this Queen of Nuggets wearing a mask, a clown mask, to hide the pain behind it, underneath it, because there's the anxiety, you know, panic attacks and worry. Worry causes panic attacks. So yeah, underneath really, because there's been an argument, there's been conflict, there's been, maybe the conflict's been because she was one way and not really, she was pretending to be happy and she wasn't really, because that's arguments underneath. That's arguments. Maybe arguments around money. Maybe arguments around money, about wanting to be more than just a stay-at-home mum. Maybe there's been conflict around that, and had her own visions and ideas about how to make money, which to do with happiness is, you know, caused a problem. But that can also represent the future, because then that's a separation, or there's an argument, or one to come, because this is the future. So be prepared, or be aware of something maybe to do with this situation, that there could be a parting of ways. So maybe this is the heads up, because that's about an argument, and then, you know, something happens around this earth sign, to do with happiness and a wish fulfilled. Oh, the Sun card is the Clover. So, and you've got the Sun there and the Moon there above it. The Sun and the Moon. So, expressing your feelings, getting support from a counsellor is going to bring you clarity. It's going to bring you the opportunity and clarity, because this is all about being on the right path, and to trust and have faith that good times are coming, because this can also represent the future card also. So that good times are coming. Something that was good in the past, that maybe you've experienced in the past, that brought you good fortune, you are going to have again. You are going to get again. So definitely luck with money, this new pathway. But maybe there's a parting of ways for the water signs. Yeah, so well, what he's thinking about and what he's considering is about a female. So is about a female. We'll put some more cards on them in a minute. But this is the book of the unknown. See, this can be this. Woo! My thing's just falling down. Book of the unknown, and then my book just literally fell down onto the thing. So something around the book. This can be money. This is professional. So this could be money earned through books. So anybody thinking about, she's thinking about ways of making money. Anybody thinking about writing a book on depression, anxiety, anything like that, because that's on there, that people would be able to read, because that's definitely about earning money through books, and that's writing as a earning money again around business. So something's unknown. Something's unknown. Let's pull some more cards out, go a bit deeper. What's this saying then? Well, the Stork is all about an invitation. An invitation to a party, to a place. Something's going on. You're going to have to maybe use your intuition around this situation. Let's get these out, because they'll give us more about what's going on. So let's take a look at the King of Cups. How are we for time? Yeah, let's take a look at the King of Cups. Oh, sorry if you can't see all those cards. King of Cups. I haven't put my camera very good this time, have I? Never mind. What are the most important messages for this King of Cups? What's going on for him? Bless him. Oh, yeah. See, he's wanting this new emotional beginning, or it could be the counselling thing again, because the Ace in reverse, upright, it's a new way of feeling. It's excitement. It's, you know, you're feeling good. In reverse, you're not. You can't. Maybe this is about tears and crying. You've got the lilies again. You've got the lilies again on here. Here's the lilies, because lilies are very healing and they float on the top. They're very spiritual. And we've got the Dove of Peace there. But in reverse, you see, I think it's about crying, letting those feelings come out, letting them flow. So to do with this, let those feelings out. It's very healing. Let them flow, because a new beginning can't start until you honour and feel those emotions. Emotions and feelings are totally different. Emotions are the ones that sit in your sacral chakra, where I see the wounded inner child sits, because it's to do with creativity, the orange is. And you know, you can't manifest in the physical world the finances that you need if that chakra needs healing. And to heal it, you need to accept your emotions, how you feel, those more negative emotions of sadness, sorrow, that we don't want to look at because they're painful. But if we did, it would then, you know, go up through the solar plexus up to the heart chakra, and then it would be transmuted and then come back down, and then that's when you unblock your sacral chakra, and the finances and things like that, you start to marry your vision and the business, and it starts to happen. But until you do this, then this new beginning, you can't feel good. That's the feelings, that's the emotions. So yeah, because something's hard work, some hard work, and this is the waiting game again. You know, this is like the waiting game. He's waiting, like I said earlier, he wants a new beginning, he wants a fresh start. And what was the message to do with? Don't jump the gun, don't jump to conclusions, which could be this. Don't jump the gun, don't jump to conclusions, don't assume things about a certain situation. But this is waiting for harvest. Well, harvest would be, you know, the beginning of something, the beginning of a romantic situation. You know, there's got to be collaboration. That's why there's got to be collaboration, because he's been on his own. I think he's been on his own and waiting, working hard and waiting for his rewards to come. But the only way the rewards come is by joining forces with another person, and that could be professionally. So if that makes sense to anybody. Let's take a look at the Queen of Coins. Oh, well, that's the Hermit. So isolation, and in reverse, yeah, you're using isolation not to face situations, not to take the next step, because his lamp is all about the light for the next step, you know, so that you can see the next step, not all of them, but just the next step. So it only shows the light on a little bit. It won't show you. It's like the headlamps on the car. Your headlights on headlamps on the car will only show you a certain distance to what speed you're going, so that you can follow the road. But it doesn't show you all the way, and that's what the Hermit's about. But in reverse, you know, that's definitely isolation of your own choosing. For the Queen of Nuggets, she's choosing to do that, maybe to work out what's the right path for her to go down. We've got reversed again, but this is something coming to light. The Seven of Swords is about something upright, about something coming to light, and that would definitely work well with the Hermit. But reversed, it's not. Something's not coming to light due to the isolation, due to the withdrawing. Because yeah, I still feel that she's withdrawing. Then something's not coming to light because she's withdrawn. She wants this new pathway. She's scared of a conflict, of an argument that would separate her from someone. She pretends that she's got a happy face on, but underneath she's not, and that would work well with that knot, which is to do with her skills, her talents. The Magician is like, it's about marrying heaven and earth and using all the tools on the table. But she's isolated herself because something that happened, and now she's lost confidence. She needs to find her confidence again and believe in herself again. Right, let's have a look at the Queen of Wands quickly. So this can be different people, but well, the Queen of Wands and this finance is on here. She's a generous person. So her mission, her vision is for a mission. She only wants to make this money to be of service to other and help other people. This is nothing about personal gain. This is about her giving and receiving, and by giving, she receives by the actual giving, the act of giving. So she's here to be of service and to help. She's not in it for the money. She's got a vision to help people fulfill their potential, where they don't have to rely on the generosity of other people, because this is all about strength, inner strength, spiritual strength. Because she does have another test. She does have another test. She's not there yet, because this is the Strength card. Yeah, and there you go, you've got the 10 straight after. The 10 is about nearly there, nearly there. I just sense that this Queen of Wands has got another test yet to go, where she's going to feel burdened, because she wants this, which is about giving and receiving and balance, and she's had to defend her ground, to defend her ground for the vision, because of the Wands. She is the Wands, but she needs to know she doesn't have to do it all on her own. She doesn't have to do it all on her own, otherwise she's going to make a rod for her own back. You know, she's carrying the rod, she'd make a rod for her own back. She doesn't need to do it on her own. She doesn't need to be defensive. She does have the inner strength, and yes, she's got one more challenge to go, because look, one to go, and then she reaches her castle. She reaches her castle, whatever that is for her. But she doesn't have to do it on her own. Don't make the mistake thinking, don't people please. Be yourself. Don't assume something. Don't assume that you can't do it. Right, let's have a look at the King of Swords, and then we'll do the Romance Angels. Well, he's not feeling very strong concerning this lady. Yeah, he, like I said earlier, I think I did on this one, he said, I said about him feeling anxiety and confusion around this woman, and this can be because he's lusting her. He's like thinking of her in that way, because his Strength card in reverse for me is like lust, because it's the Lust card. Right, it's gentle strength, and you know, you've tamed your ego. You don't need to use force to get what you want. But in reverse, it feels like he's lusting after this woman. Yeah, definitely lusting after this woman. So he's not valuing her, and seeing her for who she is and what she is prepared to give to the world. No, I'd be cautious about this King of Swords, because in reverse that's a separation. That's a separation, that's problems in a relationship. Yeah, about control, because this card's very much about control, and this King of Wands, Swords upright can be very controlling. So and if it's not him, then it's her, but I think it's him, sort of lusting after a woman, not wanting the union, but is only interested in love, as in maybe the physical, the sexual side of it, because this is all about control, is what I'm getting on that king. Who he is, I don't know. So let's have a look at the romance angels. One of the most important messages, please, for the water signs. What's the time? Yeah. Ooh. Well, it's saying give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So the confusion is we have 1, 2, 3, 4 court cards. So whatever I said before, because it was saying don't jump to conclusions. Don't jump to conclusions. Maybe he's thinking this. Maybe he's thinking this. Maybe he's thinking, doesn't know if this woman's the right woman for him, because of the strength and in reverse separation. But I'm not too sure which one it is. But they're saying give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So is that this one? Because this is about working. Both of those was about working, and that in reverse means there isn't. Is it to do with that because of this child? But yeah, work on that. Give your relationship a chance. Whoever it is, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So that's what they're saying. You've already met the person. So whoever it is out of this spread for you, if it makes sense, whichever situation, then they're saying to give your relationship a chance, because you have already met the one. This could be the one. So there's a reconciliation. So maybe that was about that in reverse, is about a separation. But we do have the Sun card. Maybe that's been doing his head in, because he hasn't known, well, are we getting back together again or not? And she hasn't known, are we getting back together again or not? So it's definitely somebody you know, because otherwise that wouldn't be there. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So you don't need to seek any further. You know, give your relationship a chance. Maybe some of you do need to go to counselling, because a reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. You know, and reconciliations are all about healing something, healing the past, healing any misunderstandings that was to do with happiness. You know, so... And then maybe this woman's isolated herself because she hasn't known what was going on, because she thought maybe she did something, the 7, maybe she did something a bit sneaky, and maybe that didn't work out. Not maliciously, but it didn't work out. But there's definitely reconciliation on the cards, because there's healing that needs to be done. That's why it comes up. And they're saying, you know, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So, you know, use your intuition when you don't know something, and try not to go into panic when you don't know something, try not to go into panic, don't go into anxiety, don't jump the gun and assume something when something might appear to be deceptive. It might not be, so don't jump the gun is what the message is. You know, you've got to use your intuition, because they're saying this reconciliation, you've already met the person, so to give your relationship a chance, because it's worth waiting for, but it's going to happen in divine timing. There's nothing you can do about it. It looks like it's going to come through some form of event, invitation, you know. So if you want to ask your question concerning this reading as best you can, this will be the answer. So what's the most important message the water signs need to know concerning this reading for the month of November 2016? Communicate clearly. Now, the earth signs got that one, and the Queen of Pentacles has come up here. So I would suggest checking out the earth sign one as well, because I think maybe, and reconciliation was at the bottom. So it's connected. The earth signs and the water sign. This is water, isn't it? Yeah. The earth sign and the water sign is connected, because I've just done both the same readings on the same day. So, and it's all about communicating clearly, because if you don't communicate clearly, see if I can get this one quickly. If you don't communicate clearly, then misunderstandings happen. You know, you've got your two dolphins on there. Dolphins are very healing. There's something around water which represents the emotions, to do with healing, because that healing came up. This situation requires very precise and careful communication. Don't assume, which is what your message was in the beginning. Don't assume that others involved. So this could be other people involved, I don't know. Understand what you want or need from them. So you've got to communicate it clearly. In person discussions are preferable, but if not, if that's not possible, make sure that your communication method is very thorough. This card can indicate that there has been a miscommunication. Well, maybe it hasn't, but maybe it will, because that's in the future around happiness. This card indicates there has been a miscommunication that is creating a challenge for the parties involved. By clearing up any misunderstandings, you can heal the situation so that everyone can start moving forward again, because that was a strong message at the beginning about don't assume, and then it's just come back up again. So we will end with this card. So what's the most important message, please? My bum is numb. Oh, true love. We haven't seen this one for a long time. Well, they're saying this. They're saying it. This could be the one. Give your relationship a chance. This could be the one. Reconciliation. Something to do with the earth sign reading as well, because they had the same, and they had both those cards were the same. Communicate clearly. True love. This love is once in a lifetime love. So, where's my little bookie? I'll just read that one. It's number 30. Oh, how exciting for you water signs. This relationship is part of your life's plan. Unconditional love is easier said than done. Remember the love aspects of your partnership. It is a soulmate relationship. The connection will be 50-50 and almost perfectly balanced. And that's how you can tell whether that is the right person for you. And the earth sign oh, I was going to say something and now it's gone. The earth sign one as well, but yeah, that's what I'm suggesting, is to look at the earth sign one as well, because they're connected for some reason. So there we go. I hope that helps, and I will see you back here for December, for you to put your comments on, ready for you know, the reading, the free reading. Okay then, wish you lots of love, and follow your heart. This says it. Namaste.